Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about this potential late April nor'easter. Now the NAM has started, and by started I mean just in the last couple of mile runs, to load in this storm system in its entirety. Not its entirety, let's say 90% of it. And some of the model runs have shown areas of the Northeast getting snowfall, some of which are fairly populated. So let's go through and kind of track this system coast to coast. So at the moment, we're going to see the storm system move on to the coast of California, bringing snow to Montana, Idaho, Oregon, California. The low pressure moves through the northern Rockies, bringing more snow to Idaho, Washington, Montana. Eventually, it moves into the plains where it draws up Gulf moisture, and we see that the cold air that's already in place because of the blizzard that just moved through, that we see snow in Iowa, Nebraska, both Dakotas, Minnesota, and as this system starts to move through, another low pressure forms, and we see it continue to produce snowfall throughout much of the northern plains. But at the same time, down south, we will be having a severe threat, but that also forms another low pressure system that starts to make its way north and east, starting to produce some snowfall in areas such as Virginia, West Virginia, and Ohio, as well as sleet and freezing rain in Virginia and West Virginia as well. We start to see Pennsylvania, specifically western Pennsylvania, get into the mix with some of the snowfall, and we could even see areas as far south as Connecticut, southern New York, parts of northern New Jersey getting snow as the low pressure starts to move in, and then most of those areas switch over to rain. But we could even see areas like Boston getting some snowfall, areas like Portland, Portsmouth, and most of the consistent snowfall stays in areas like Albany and Burlington, Vermont, areas like that, because this is a more inland track nor'easter at the moment. But let's go back 2 mile runs and go to hour 84. So this has the low pressure further off the coast, where you have New York City potentially getting snowfall. It also has Philadelphia, Baltimore, D.C., basically the entire I-95 corridor potentially getting snowfall. So it's not out of the question that we see a nor'easter producing moderate to heavy snowfall, and of course it'll be that wet, heavy snow across the I-95 corridor in the most populated area of the U.S., which, comparing that to this past Thursday, where many of these areas were at 80 degrees plus, it's a very unexpected turn of events that could be taking place here over the next week. Now, the timing for this nor'easter seems like mostly Tuesday, but potentially some areas into Wednesday for most of the I-95 corridor. And just trying to figure out that rain-snow line is going to be very important in forecasting this nor'easter. The rest of the system is pretty much set in stone. We've known for a very long time that we're going to see some more snow in the northern plains, a little bit of snow in the Great Lakes region. It's just down to where does that low pressure set up in the northeast, and could we see snowfall along the I-95 corridor. Inland northeast is expected to see snow either way. Of course, that's where the colder air is, which makes sense. But that I-95 corridor is in the area of greatest uncertainty, which it usually is with these nor'easters, as a slight shift in the track of the nor'easter could easily change areas such as Philadelphia, New York, Boston, areas along the coast from rain to snow or from snow to rain. It just depends on where that low pressure tracks, and it really comes down to miles instead of degrees of latitude and longitude. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think that the I-95 corridor will see snow? Do you think it's too warm and too late in the season to see snow in the I-95 corridor this year? Let me know what you think. Comment in the comment section down below. But that is all the information that I have for now. We will be continuing to cover this nor'easter as it starts to progress through the week, so stay tuned here by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss any more weather updates. But that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.